A lot of you have been asking and wondering how ranked works in Roller Champions. Well, we don't need to be in the dark anymore, as Ubisoft has released a dev blog explaining how the system works, as well as bug fixes and changes coming to ranked. If you want to check out the full blog, the link is in the description. Roller Champions uses the same matchmaking system as Rainbow Six Siege. First, it creates your team by finding players within a 1000 skill rating of you. Then your team is given an overall skill rating. Then it searches for another team within 1000 rating of your team's average rating. Now, is this a good way of matchmaking for Roller Champions? That's actually hard to tell at the moment because the ranks are all over the place. We have to wait for people to settle down into the right ranks before we can make a good judgment. The 1000 rating difference does seem like a lot though. That could be one of the reasons matchmaking feels unfair at the moment. The majority of my games I either win 5-0 or lose 5-0, but that can be adjusted in the future depending on what the players think. And do let me know your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. The algorithm then makes a prediction on the outcome for each team based on the plays. When all factors are equal and both teams are perfectly matched, the algorithm is less confident in the outcome, and the change in skill rating reflects that uncertainty with small changes. This is a goal, the fairest match that can be arranged from the available players in the matchmaking queue. So if both teams are close in skill rating, you won't gain or lose that much points. They don't go into more detail, but based on what they say, it all depends on what the algorithm thinks is going to happen. If a 4000 team rated matches against a 3000 rated team, and the 4000 team wins, they shouldn't gain that much points because that's what the algorithm predicted. But if the 3000 team wins, they'll gain a lot more points as they beat a better team and they deserve to be at a higher rank, which makes sense, and this is how most games do it. However, having the same algorithm as Rainbow Six doesn't mean it will work flawlessly for Roller Champions. The rank distribution could be completely different, so there's always room for adjustment, which I hope Ubisoft will be open to make. For Rocket League, it took Psyonix a long time to get it right, so it will definitely take some time, but I hope not as long as Rocket League. And then they talk about the bugs they're working on to fix. Their main focus is crashes related to ranked, which is super good news because from the poll I did, it seems like ranked is where people are having the most issues. There's a ton of other bugs like contracts not working and FPS drops, but the crashes are what make the game unplayable, so I'm happy with that. The second thing they're improving is their reconnect feature, which currently only worked for me once. But right now, if you crash or disconnect before the match, you might not reconnect properly, but you still might lose rank points. I have seen a lot of you complain about this in the Discord, so I hope they fix this fast as it's a super handy feature to have. Fixing these bugs does take some time, so while they're working on them, they've made smaller changes right now to help with the crashes. They've decreased the chances of people being banned for disconnecting, so now hopefully you shouldn't be getting banned for things that are out of your control. The second change they've made is to the ranked algorithm. Now if you find yourself in a 2v3 match and lose, you won't lose as much ranked points, but if you manage to pull off the win, you'll get a lot more points, so it's worth fighting till the end. This does seem like a really good idea, but I hope people don't abuse it by getting someone to leave early or purposely disconnecting. But they didn't go into much detail, so it might not work if you search with a full team. That's all the updates for now. They are monitoring the feedback we're giving, so that's definitely a good sign as there's a lot of fixes and features that need to be added. But I think after the crashes are sorted, they need to prioritize cross-platform invites as that's a highly requested feature. When they announce any further updates, I will let you know, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out.